So one of the first questions I always had in my head before I realised I wanted to do embroidery was, how is it done? Where do you start? And how do you get to having a polo shirt with a stitched logo on it? Well, I'll show you the process. Full disclosure, it might not be the right process for you. This is how I do it. Basically, this is a local social club. They've approached us and asked if we can produce some polo shirts for them with their logo on, and I'll show you the process of start to finish basically. So they send us their logo, which is what you see on the screen here. There's a little bit of a better view for you. So basically we have to send that off to be digitized before we can actually create a stitch file with it. So we send that off to our digitizer. They'll send us an email back, and when they do, we'll open it up in our software, which is Tajima Pulse. That's the software we use. So basically what you see on the screen there is the Seaton Terrace Social Club logo in its raw kind of DST form. That's a Tajima Pulse file. And we can change the colours on this software, etc. You know, we can do which, you know, if we highlight the gold colour there, we could make it green if we want, etc, etc. And we print off a job sheet from that as well. But moreover, the process is, let me just backspace that. So the process is we'll save that now to a USB stick, because that's how the machine, the embroidery machine, will want to accept it. So we'll migrate that as a DST. Sorry, we'll save that as a DST file as Seaton Terrace Social Club. And basically, we'll pull the USB out and we'll go to the machine and show you the next step. Okay, so here we are down at the embroidery area. I have the USB stick. We're going to insert it into our Tajima embroidery machine. And then we're going to search on the memory stick itself. There's only one job on there, that's the Seaton Terrace Social Club. So as you saw on the monitor there, the Seaton Terrace Social Club logo has two colours, which is white and gold. I don't have gold on the machine, so first and foremost, we need to remove a colour, and in this instance we've chosen orange, so we're going to replace that with the gold thread. A slow process, and we'll just do a little quick double knot there, and we'll pull that through. So we're on number 15, we'll pull that through, snip it off, and we're ready to go. So on my machine, it's in here, it's bringing up the strip through the middle first, the strip of text. I know that that's white, and on my machine that's number 2, so we'll do that. It's now bringing up the outer part of the logo, which I know is gold, and on my machine it's number 15, so we'll change it to 15, and that's it there. So on to the next step. Polo shirts out the box. Let's get one of them hooked up and go from there. We use the magnetic frames, come in 2 pieces. Underside, top side, quite a strong connection. So we have one of them underneath. Then we'll put some black cutaway material and a couple of slices of tearaway material, both facing different directions. We'll sit them on top of the frame underneath. I've made a small mark here with a crayon or a chalk pen, just to show me where we need to be. And that's it there. Okay. So basically, back to the embroidery machine again. Push it in, make sure you get the clicks. And I always run my hands underneath just to make sure there's nothing tucked in under, otherwise you'll stitch the shirt to itself, and that's pretty frustrating, to be fair, not to mention annoying. So basically we've got the hoop in the machine, we've got the logo set up. What I'll do next is I'll bring the needle bar back to 0, and we'll run a quick trace on the file, okay? Basically that lets us know if there's going to be a clash maybe at the side of the hoop. But we're clear. It's a small enough logo. And basically, press go. Let's see what we've got. So that's it, just stitching out the slice of text through the middle, the heart of the community, in white. Just move the tripod slightly for a better position and a better view. And effectively, this is it, this is the process. The machine does all the work. We're the idiot that's just controlling it. And now there it is doing the outside kind of decorative piece, which is in gold, like the little ring of leaves. Right, that's it. Done. Simple as that. So basically, get it back to the bench, turn the job inside out. You have 2 sheets of tearaway on the back. We quickly just rip them off, keeping it quite close to the end. Luckily, when you've got a circle logo like that, it kind of, the tearaway tears quite close to it because it's already perforated. But then we're going to try and cut off the black cutaway, and with this I just like to leave typically about 1/4 of an inch of 5mm, 6mm all the way around. So flip it back over to the right way around and have a quick look at it. Look at it from the side. Look at it from the side and see if there's any little bits of thread, but there's not. So with that, it is literally a little light brush, and there you go.